your tech goes down, who do you trust?
There's only one name.
Alright, my name's Zach with Miltech USA, and I just want to go over something simple that some people may not know about computers, and maybe a lot of you do know. But as I've noticed, some people unplug their computers and they don't realize what they need in order to plug it back in, or how to plug it back in altogether. So I would just want to go over that with you. Back here, I just have in one of my older computers. It's been sitting around for a little while, so it's the perfect candidate for doing a video like this. So across the top here, we just have some USBs, and a old PS2 connector. So you got USBs, PS2, and on this motherboard actually has a processor that can handle integrated graphics. So if you were a home user and you didn't see these ports down here, then you would also be using integrated graphics. So right here, we have HDMI, and we have a display port, and some more USB. This is an older board. I'm very surprised it does have USB-C on it. So that's a surprise. This is your Ethernet port. This one has two. Your board most likely only has one, as this was a little bit higher end board for its time. There is also your audio connections down here. Now, most of your motherboards for your business computers or for your home computers are just going to have 3 audio ports. They're just going to be a headphone or a speaker. Then there's going to be a microphone, and then that's it. Just those 3: headphone, speaker, and microphone. Now, if you do have video ports like I do down here, you would want to plug into these ones. This is because it's a graphics card. Now let me spin around to the side here. Now, if you had this open, like I said, excuse the dust, it has been sitting around for a little bit. This has an air cooler, and there's your graphics card right here. Now, if we wanted to hook this up, most power supplies are going to be on the bottom, just like this. But sometimes it'll be up here instead. Not a big deal, it just changes the layout slightly. So instead of the motherboard being up here, it would be shifted down here, and this would be up top. Not a big deal. So what we're going to do here is we got a couple different ways that I have on my test system to plug this in. Now, I know this system isn't going to work because it sat around for a while and I got to do some work on it if I want to get it up and going. And, I may, in fact, do that. Just as a good video for, basic troubleshooting. Now, I like to use the 2.0 ports on here for my USB devices. This is a mouse I'm plugging in right now. And I know some people have problems with their USB. They're like, hey, what way do I plug it in? Well, it's easy. If you look at the end of your USB cable, you're going to see this little block on the bottom. Could be red, blue, black. It doesn't matter what color. So that little block goes the opposite direction of the little block in here. And that is what makes the connection. So we're going to go ahead and plug in this other USB right here. And essentially, that's all I'm going to need. This computer doesn't need to have internet on it right now. Like I said, I may continue further videos with how to troubleshoot a computer that does just this. When we go to hit the power button, it does very little to nothing. In this case, it's probably because I have the power switch off on the back of it. Just want to trip that real quick because it is not the most reliable. So here we go. Turns on, power's off. And I think I'll make another video about that.